Well, 20 years ago today, it was the end of what so many have called the trial of the century. But for the families of Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson, it was just the beginning.
It's been 2 decades since the OJ Simpson not guilty verdict came down. I spoke to Fred Goldman, Ron Goldman's father, this week, and for him, the pain never goes away.
We just call it a different normal.
Different and painful. That's been the reality for Fred Goldman, who lost his son Ron more than 20 years ago. The world knows Ron is one of the victims in the OJ Simpson case. But to Fred, Ron will always be his little boy.
It's wonderful to know sometimes when someone will come up to me and say, aren't you Ron's dad? The fact that they remember Ron's name is important to me.
The agony of having Ron's life taken so suddenly and violently has never gone away for Fred and his family. Its pain made even more unbearable 20 years ago today, on October 3rd, 1995, with the bombshell verdict that sent shockwaves around the world.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder.
They let him off. They acquitted him. Not guilty. Wrong. He was guilty as hell.
He is OJ Simpson. To this day, Fred refuses to say his name.
He's simply the killer.
In June of 1994, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman's bodies were found outside of Nicole's Brentwood home. A bloody scene, a brutal double murder.
It was the worst moment of my life.
But for the Goldmans, it was just the beginning. There was O.J. Simpson's Bronco chase.
Down there on the ground.
The trial that captivated a nation.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
And allegations of evidence tampering, lying under oath, and racism.
It was a circus.
Did you think that there was a chance that he would get let off?
I was 1,000% sure that they would find him guilty.
It's a verdict that 20 years later, Fred still doesn't understand.
To see that monster, that SOB, told he was not guilty. Not guilty. Really?
Today, Ron's memory lives on in so many ways, like in the face of his nephew Sam, a nephew he never knew.
I see a real similarity.
And what is that like for you?
Pretty wonderful. I hope he's proud of what we've tried to do for him over all these years to keep his name alive. I try to get some justice for him.
Now, Fred told me none of Simpson's defense attorneys have ever told him they were sorry for his loss. He and his wife now live in Peoria and work in real estate, but they have not given up on their quest to help victims and their families who have also gone through tragedy. Now, we have a whole lot more on this story online. Just head to our website, ABC15.com.